Precision English for Board-Ready Diligence Reports, M&A. Welcome. In this micro-lesson, you'll learn to write board-ready diligence language that earns trust in high-stakes reviews. We'll focus on three essentials: mitigants, recommendations, and deal impact. The core elements boards expect. You'll practice being clear, concise, and defensible, so every line stands up to scrutiny. Expect practical phrasing, measurable claims, and scenario framing. By the end, you'll convert raw findings into statements that guide decisions, show risk thinking, and anticipate pushback. Let's turn your notes into precise, action-oriented language the board can read in 2 minutes and use immediately. Start by naming the specific risk before discussing comfort. Example: risk, unaudited access to production data. Then state the mitigating factor plainly. Mitigant, restricted VPN with logging. Next, quantify or qualify how strong it is. Coverage, duration, scope. 90% of admins, logs retained 12 months. Use cautious, evidence-based verbs like appears, is supported by, partially reduces, is likely to instead of absolutes. Keep one idea per sentence and connect to evidence, policy docs, logs, or test results. The goal: a balanced, defensible view of how much the risk is actually reduced. Use calibrated language. Strong. Risk is partially offset by role-based access and alerting. This signals reduction, not elimination. Avoid absolutes like, "This fully solves the issue." Boards discount overconfidence. Add data to anchor the claim, backed by 12 months of logs and monthly access reviews. Clarifies scope to prevent overgeneralization. Applies to production only. Staging and dev are out of scope. You can add time bounds too. Effective since Q3. The pattern is: name the risk, state the mitigant, show evidence, limit the scope, and indicate degree of confidence. A good recommendation starts with a decisive verb. Implement, enforce, deprecate, encrypt, document. Then, assign an owner and timeline to avoid ambiguity. Add effort or complexity so leaders can plan: low, medium, high, with key dependencies. Finally, tie the action to risk reduction using measurable outcomes: fewer accounts, shorter permissions, faster recovery. Example flow: implement MFA org-wide within 60 days. CISO owns low-medium complexity, reduces credential compromise risk by limiting password-only access. Keep it specific, testable, and easy to track in a program plan. Good. Implement MFA org-wide within 60 days. It's clear, time-bound, and checks a control box. Add the owner to drive accountability. CISO to lead. SRE supports for rollout and monitoring. Include effort to guide resourcing. Low-medium complexity. Uses existing IDP and push factors. State the result in risk terms. Reduces credential risk. Expected 70 to 80% drop in password-only auth. This structure lets boards see action, feasibility, and impact at a glance. Avoid vagueness like, improve security posture. Say exactly what changes and what risk it reduces. Translate security and tech risk into dollars or timeline, because that's how deals move. Use scenario-based language: best case, base case, downside. Signal materiality: minor, moderate, material, and residual risk after mitigations. Offer conditional outcomes to show levers. If X is done pre-close, impact is Y, otherwise Z. Example: base case: 2 to 3 week integration delay, due to SSO gaps, plus $250,000 capex for remediation. Low residual risk post-MFA. Keep assumptions explicit so the board can challenge inputs, not your credibility. Be concrete and conditional. Potential 2 to 3 week integration delay sets expectations and signals planning needs. CapEx plus $250,000 for remediation translates tech work into budget. Low residual risk post-MFA shows the end state after the fix, not wishful thinking. No impact if completed pre-close makes the dependency explicit. You can expand with ranges and triggers. If vendor enables SSO by day 30, delay avoided. Else, add 10 to 15 days for cutover. The aim is clear trade-offs the board can weigh without decoding technical jargon. Use hedged, testable claims. Evidence suggests, quote, data indicates, partially mitigated. Prefer numbers over adjectives. 12-month logs, 90% coverage. 72-hour RTO beat robust or strong. Keep sentences short. Active voice. Enable logging now. Review weekly. Avoid blame. Focus on facts and fixes. Backups failed in April. Enable immutable storage. Cite sources briefly. Tickets, logs, policies. When uncertain, state assumptions. Write so a director can skim once and decide, what's the risk? What offsets it? What should we do? And what happens to the deal if we don't?